I'm Robert Crais. We're at Griffith Observatory in the Hollywood Hills, not far from where Elvis Cole lives. You know, this city is a magnet. Every day, right now, today, as we're filming this, 10,000 people got off buses, got off trains, got off airplanes, drove here from all over the planet. They come here to make their dreams come true. They come here chasing something. You can't have so much light without having darkness. If people are coming here to chase their dreams, then people are also coming here to take advantage of those people. Here we are in this city that's filled with sunlight. It's beautiful beaches. It's great weather all year round. But there's shadows in the ravines and between the ridges. And dark things live in those shadows. Those of us who come from someplace else, like Elvis Cole and Joe Pike, I think maybe we're coming here to recreate ourselves, to find something that's lacking. And therefore, Elvis and Joe, they couldn't be who they are, I think, in any other city on the planet. They had to be here in LA. They're children of Los Angeles. One of the things I'm trying to achieve in the new Elvis Cole novel is illusion and misdirection, so that as you read the new book, not everything that you believe is happening is actually happening, and not everything that appears on the face of things is actually the way things really are. Elvis is confronted with evidence that he may have been wrong in an investigation he did several years ago, an investigation through his efforts that freed a man who was charged with murder. And now there appears to be compelling evidence that that man, upon being released, went out and murdered 2 more women, and is in fact responsible for several murders. What does Elvis Cole do with that? Here's a man who, if nothing else, has tried to define himself as making right, as helping people. Now suddenly he's confronted with this as a possibility. Is he in fact responsible for 2 innocent deaths? Did he make an error? And one of the aspects of his nature and character, I think, in this book is, does he trust himself or does he fold to the weight of this pressure? Because everyone is now believing that he is responsible for this. Can he rise above that? And then does he do it alone, or does he fight back with the help of his friends? Because the Elvis Cole books are very much about the power and value of friendship. How far will he press those friendships? How far will they go to help him prove his innocence or prove what's real and what isn't real? Growing up with a family of police officers in which you see cops as human beings. You don't see cops when they're doing their job. You see them when they come home at the end of the day. You see them on the weekends. You see them on holidays. You learn and know who they are as human beings and how the job impacts on them. I think that very much is at the core of not only Elvis and Joe when I write about them, but my other novels when I'm writing about law enforcement individuals. I bring that humanity to it, I think. I spend a huge amount of time with LAPD, the ATF, FBI, Secret Service, whatever I'm researching. That's how I've gotten a number of the books. The 2-Minute Rule, FBI with bank robberies, Demolition Angel, the LAPD's Bomb Squad, on and on. I think it really enriches the work. That humor element in my work, to me, is reality. Because I spend so much time with law enforcement, because I grew up in a law enforcement family. 4 generations of my family were police officers in Louisiana. I don't know any cops who aren't funny. Police officers have the greatest senses of humor in the world, and I think it's a defense mechanism. So when I read books or see films where the cops are like dull as dishwater and no one has anything funny to say, I'm sitting there thinking, that's totally unreal. I think when Elvis has, he's snapping one-liners, he's telling jokes, when I have a humorous situation, it's because I've seen that in real life with all the cops I know. Of course, there was Chandler in the beginning. Even though there were other writers here, James M. Cain worked here, those books were phenomenal. But it was Chandler who introduced me to this genre. It was Chandler who, I think, first whetted my appetite for Los Angeles. But after Chandler got me into this, it's the history of Los Angeles, not only from novelists, from Chandler himself to John Fonte to the people who are practicing today, now, Michael Connelly and James Elroy. With me, the inspiration comes not only from those novelists who I admired, but also from filmmakers. Remember, I was a kid, in a small town in Louisiana, and my introduction to Los Angeles outside of the books was what I saw in movies and television. And filmmakers, the way this city was captured, because of the nature of this city, it's been endlessly inspiring to me, and it's what drew me here.